The classroom stank of chalk dust and dread. Daniel slouched at his desk, staring at his math test. The red 100% glared like a curse. Classmates whispered, "Genius, prodigy," their words cutting deep. He didn't belong. He wasn't smart, just a fake who'd fooled them. Nights spent studying until his eyes stung only fed his terror of being exposed. But lately, that fear had grown sharp edges. It started with the shadow. A week ago, walking home under flickering streetlights, he saw it, his silhouette, stretched too tall, head tilted unnaturally. He blinked, and it was gone. Stress, he thought. The counselor called it impostor syndrome. "You're enough," she'd said. He didn't buy it. The shadow returned the next night, nearer. Its edges rippled, and a faint Daniel hissed through the dark. By Friday, it followed him home, a smudge in the corner of his eye. He locked his bedroom door and buried himself in books. The shadow stayed, watching from the shadows, its presence heavy. Saturday, he woke to his test crumpled on the floor, 100% scratched out, replaced with liar in jagged ink. His heart raced. He hadn't touched it. The shadow loomed, its form clearer, his face, but hollow-eyed, grinning too wide. "You don't deserve this," it rasped, voice in his head. "I'll show them." Monday, Daniel barely spoke. Friends saw his shaking hands, his darting eyes. "You okay?" they asked. He nodded, silent, the shadow's chill on his neck. He aced another quiz, the teacher smiled. The shadow snarled. That night, its icy fingers grazed his spine. "You're nothing," it said. "I'll take it." Tuesday, his books lay shredded, pages reeking of rot. Wednesday, his bathroom mirror showed the shadow's face, his face, smirking. "I'm the real Daniel," it said. He screamed, smashing the glass until his knuckles bled. His parents banged on the door, he couldn't answer. Thursday, he hid in his room, lights off, whispering, "I'm not a fraud," as the shadow grew solid, hands wrapping his throat. "You never were," it purred, "but I am." His voice faded as it slid into him, filling his empty core. Friday, Daniel walked into class, smiling too perfectly. Friends flinched at his dead stare, teachers praised his brilliance. The real Daniel was gone, lost inside the shadow that wore him better than he ever could.